And I'm Erica Joliker. And this is your KBSU News for December 4th through December 12th. Here are your campus activities for the week. The Beaver Pride Luncheon will be this Friday, December 5th at noon. The cost is $8. Come out and show your support. Saturday, there will be a Jingle Jazz concert featuring the Blue Band at 3 o'clock in Bangsburg Main Theater. There will be the Nutcracker Ballet at Bemidji Theater this week. It is a very popular ballet, and it'll be worth getting out to see. It's $10 for students. Monday kicks off Beaver Stress Reliever Week to prepare you for the dreaded finals week. Start off Tuesday with De-Stress with Pets at 10 o'clock in the Crying Wolf Room. Here is some footage from the Furry Friends of last year. Tuesday night, we'll be sure to head over to the high school auditorium for Bemidji Symphony Orchestra at 7:30. The cost is $10 with your college ID. There will also be a relaxation station hosted by the Campus Activities Board from noon until 4 p.m.
The Council of Indian Students will be hosting a powwow fundraiser Wednesday at 11 a.m. in the American Indian Resource Center. Beaver Theater will be hosting their weekly movie December 12th with As Above, So Below, a mysterious thriller based in Paris. This will go from 8 till 10 p.m. at Lakeside Dining Center. It will also be featured on the 13th at the same time at Wally's. Northwoods Dining Center will be hosting a midnight breakfast at 10 p.m. Take a break from studying to go out and get yourself a great home-cooked meal. Be sure to get out and participate before finals week begins and we all say goodbye to sleep for a week. The Weather Brother is under the weather this week, so here is your weekly weather report. Things are about to start warming up this week. Currently, Thursday, it's 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Friday will be partly cloudy with a high of 27 and a low of 4. Saturday will be partly cloudy as well with a high of 24 and a low of 15. Looking at Sunday, you better break out the shorts and flip-flops because it's going to be 31 degrees as a high with an icy mix. 21 degrees is the low. Monday, it's going to be 20 degrees as the high. And the low is a freezing 4. Ew. Tuesday will be partly cloudy with a high of 24 and a low of 15. And Wednesday will be a high of 33 and a low of 24. And now local soccer legend Emily Olson will give us a look at this week in sports.
Hey Beaver Nation, local soccer legend here. The Beavers had a busy week with men's and women's basketball and hockey all playing at home. Starting off with basketball, the women's and men's team both played Mayville State. The women's team beat the Mayville Comets 82-76, and the men's team beat them 77-66. The men's team then took on Viterbo University, winning 69-58, and then took on Minnesota Morris, winning 89-67. The winning streak isn't over yet, also winning against Minnesota Crookston 78-50. That gives the men's team a 5-game winning streak, leading them into Friday's game against St. Cloud State, which will be played here at BSU at 8 p.m. The women's basketball team had a tougher time after their victory against Mayville University, losing to Minnesota Crookston 66-53. Their next game will be against St. Cloud State on Friday, December 5th, here at BSU. Both the men's and women's teams will take on Minnesota Duluth on Saturday, December 6th. Men's hockey got swept by the nation's 14th ranked team, Bowling Green. They lost their first game 3-1 and their second game 3-2. They then took on St. Cloud State on November 28th and lost 6-3, but did get the last word in by beating them 4-1 the following day. The team will be heading up to Anchorage, Alaska to take on the Seawolves this weekend. Women's hockey had a split weekend, beating the nation's number 8 ranked team, the Duluth Bulldogs, 4-1 in their first game and losing 2-0 their second game. Bemidji still sits in 9th place in the nation, which is amazing. They will take on Mankato this weekend here at BSU with Friday's game at 7 p.m. and Saturday's game at 4 p.m. Women's cross country headed on down to Wayne State, Nebraska to compete in the NCAA Central Regional Championship. The Beavers ran to a 23rd place finish with 670 points, while the Duluth Bulldogs finished in first place with 40 points. The two athletes of the week are both a part of BSU's program and both freshmen. The two star athletes this week are Alexis Joyce and Jerry Fitzgerald. Alexis Joyce had an assist against Duluth and blocked 5 shots, which helped the Beavers allowed just 3 goals in 2 games, which is actually pretty incredible if you're playing a team like Duluth. Jerry Fitzgerald had his first game-winning goal this weekend, leading the Beavers to a 4-1 win. He also scored a power play goal and had an assist on Friday's game. Thanks for joining us on sports. Now, more fun is coming up with Erica and Shalana.
Welcome back. In local news, Santa gave his reindeer a day of vacation Monday as he rode all the way from the North Pole via helicopter to Sanford Medical Center to visit children and hear their Christmas wishes in person. On November 18th, Hank Sauer released their annual waste results. They collected a whopping 328.9 pounds of trash that could have been recycled, but was not, and it was 40 pounds heavier than the last 10 years. Be sure that you're taking part in making this a sustainable campus and using the designated recycle bins, which are located all around campus. Shout out to Bemidji State Education Program for $50,000 grant from Riverside University Outreach Program. They will use money to purchase assessment tests costing nearly $2,000 each to test intelligence gaps and reading and math skills. They are said to help students find their gaps in learning abilities and develop a variety of solutions and learning strategies. They should be a great benefit for all students in the area. Earlier this week, Erica Bailey Johnson, BSU's own sustainability coordinator, was named one of Prairie Business Magazine's top 40 business professionals under the age of 40. She will be featured in December issue, which will hit shelves on November 28th. Be sure to grab your copy and check it out.
Here are your top 5 iTunes hits for the week. In number 5, we have Take Me to Church by Hozier. 4, Uptown Funk featuring Bruno Mars by Mark Ronson. Number 3 is The Hanging Tree by James Newton Howard. And in second place is Make It Rain by Ed Sheeran. And the number 1 for this week, we have Blank Space by Taylor Swift. If your organization is doing anything newsworthy, hit us up on our Facebook or Twitter page to have your story featured. And that is your KBSU News for November 4th through 10th. I'm Shalana Eason.
And I'm Erica Joliker. Have a safe and fun week. And as always, stay classy, Bemidji.